Hi, I'm John Koon, and this is Vidalia City School News, an inside look at the happenings of the Vidalia City school system. Today, we talk with Vidalia High School Valedictorian NeeSmith and Salutatorian Aylin Angel. Well, first of all, ladies, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule during the last part of graduation week to come talk with us. This has got to be a huge honor for both of you guys. That first of all, Valedictorian Aylin, Salutatorian. Tell me what it means to you to be named the Valedictorian of Vidalia High School.
Oh my gosh, it means the world. I never expected it, and I've worked hard my whole life, but it's like a surreal moment when your efforts finally get rewarded after all these years.
And it's been a tight race the whole time. I mean,
She's good competition.
yeah, it's just crazy tight. And how's it feel to know that you are the salutatorian?
Yeah, it's an honor because just having the hard work that you put in throughout your whole career, not even high school, just beforehand, and it's just like she said, surreal. Like, it's crazy that it's finally here, and you're like, it's acknowledged.
Was this a goal of yours early on?
Yes. After in middle school, they did this thing where you get they announce a person that's was top of the class or whatever, and when I had it, and I was like, okay, this is it's getting real. You know what I mean? So it's a goal.
What about you, Emma?
Well, I always growing up, I went to Robert Toombs, and that's a significantly smaller school, and I was top of the class there, but I didn't know if it was just because there was only 40 other people or if it was because I was actually smart. So I think it was more about proving it to myself that I can be whatever I want to be, and if I work hard, it'll pay off.
Tell us why you came to Vidalia. I know cheerleading had a lot to do with it because that's in your blood, but tell us why Vidalia was so appealing to you.
Well, the atmosphere is just completely different. There was parts of me that were a little bit scared about the bigger atmosphere, but I just found out there's just more love to go around. It's the same family, but it's a bigger one, and I was just so excited to come cheer for Coach Toole. That's always been my goal. I've had friends here my whole life, so I was just very excited and blessed to be able to come.
And Aylin, you came through the system. You have been here for a while, and Vidalia is going to always hold a special place in your heart. But you didn't cheer. You didn't do any of those things. You have worked
Yes.
in your family's business this whole time and still able to maintain these grades. How'd you do it?
Just this having the support that my family and friends have given me. I've always, tried my best in everything that I've done. And so even if I had to go to work, I'd come home, study, put my mind to it. Because, work is one thing, but school is another thing as well.
So which grade the last 2 or 3 years may have presented the most difficult challenges for you? Or if any of them? Sometimes they just click.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever really kind of struggled. Thankful for that, but
Just comes naturally?
yeah.
Yeah. Did you have to do a lot of studying or like Aylin, it just comes natural?
Well, for me, it was if I pay attention in class, I can ace the test. And all I had to do was come to class, and there was studying involved, of course, but as long as you pay attention and treat what the teacher is saying like you're being told a story rather than something you're just sitting there bored to listen to, I think it makes it a lot easier. And 10th grade was a really hard year for me because I was playing a lot of catch up with moving from a private school to a public school. Like, a lot of my classes didn't transfer at all, so that was my hardest year. But I think as long as you stay on top of it and you're persistent, then you can do anything.
Well, you both are going to travel different paths, obviously. You're going to the University of Georgia, where you hope that you're going to get into law school one day, if not at UGA, probably somewhere else around here. You still haven't decided, Aylin, what you're going to do, and I guess the world's wide open, but you told me that you're interested in working with children. Why is that?
I feel like I just have this draw to little kids. I just love being with them and playing with them, and every time we have some family thing, I always draw more to the little kids rather than the adults and all that. So they're just adorable.
Does that carry over from your family's business a little bit in your restaurants? I mean, is that something you've kind of learned in that spot, or is it just something that's in your heart?
It's just kind of something that in my heart, just little kids. Since I was little, it was always about the kids for me.
That's awesome. Why law school?
Oh gosh, maybe I watched Legally Blonde one too many times. That's definitely a possibility. I'm all about the pink and glitter and glam and everything else, but I don't know. Like, I've just always wanted to do more. Like, I feel like I can't sit here and talk about and complain about a judicial system that doesn't always serve the right causes without joining it and changing it. And I believe that you have to be the change you want to see. So
That's pretty deep, pretty good there, pretty good. What was your favorite subject coming up through high school?
Favorite? I'm not sure. I do know math was always the easiest for me for
Really?
some reason.
Yeah.
Math has always just like, it just always made sense to me. And then there's of course difficult times in math, but that was
came
just,
natural?
yeah, that was just the one that's just clicks.
Yeah. What about you? Favorite?
well, just like Aylin, I think that we're both logical thinkers, and in math, there's always one set right answer. You always can find the way to get the right answer every single time, and the same formula works every single time. And it feels like there's rules and there's structure that it's built upon. So I think math has always been my favorite too.
Now, I'm going to throw a question at you, because if you're going into law, obviously you have to be able to debate. There's conflict resolution. There are different things like that. You cheered for Coach Toole. I would guess that you didn't get to debate a lot with her.
Well, my mom says I'm a professional arguer, but there's no debating with Coach Toole. What she says is the law, and she knows what she's talking about 10 times out of 10. So we all just trust her with our lives, and she looks out for us every time. So there's no question.
Aylin, as you start to move on, and Friday's going to get here in a hurry, memories are going to start to well up in you. What is some of the things that you're going to miss about high school?
Well, I definitely think that just the environment and all the people that, you grow up with, or even that you just meet along the way. And it's just surreal that this is like coming to an end, your last moments all together. I think it's just the environment and the people is what I'm definitely going to miss the most.
And Emma, I'm sure that's the same. You two look like you're just like that, even though, you were in Robert Toombs, she was here, it looked like you guys have just kind of molded together over the years.
We really have, and that's the thing about this school, and I never expected it coming from such a small school that felt like my family, but there's just a big old family here, and your teachers are always looking out for you, and it doesn't matter if they have 30 students or 100 students, every single one, they're going to make sure they succeed, and I really appreciate that about this school.
Finally, advice for those who may want to work their way to be a valedictorian one day and be where you are.
Well, I've struggled with a lot of perfectionism, and my teachers will be the first to tell you that I will harass them until a grade is in the grade book, but I just think that I wish I wouldn't have worried so much. I wish I would have taken more time to enjoy everything around me and look around, and it's come to where I miss even the hard times. I miss being tired after weightlifting, and I miss being tired after cheer practice, and just the things that we don't appreciate, I would just appreciate them more and worry less.
And what about you?
I just think surround yourself by those that, will support you, because it's hard. It does get difficult, but I mean, if you really put your mind to it and you really, work for it, and you have the support of those that love you and care for you, I think that's really important. One of the main things is having support.
You two have obviously achieved. You've worked hard. You deserve this. Congratulations. We look forward to hearing from both of you on Friday night, and we're always looking forward to seeing what former graduates are going to do, and hopefully down in the next 4, 5, 6 years, I'll be able to write about you guys and making your mark in society. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And best of luck from all of us.
Thank you.